Welcome to Little Paul of Horrors. I am Little Paul and this is Little Paul of Horrors. My channel, Little Paul of Horrors, dedicated to horror movies from the past, of the present, of the future. So if you watch horror movies from the future in the present, and then they become the past, that's physics, that's not horror. Okay, let's start again. Welcome to my channel. This is a channel dedicated to horror movies. And if this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time here and you visited before, welcome back and thank you for visiting again. I thank you for your time because we all know that time is one of, or the most precious thing that you can ever give to someone. So I thank you for that. Today, I would like to talk to you about one of my favorite horror movies from the 90s. A movie that didn't get the attention and the notoriety that it deserved. It's a movie that is very dear to my heart. It's called Tremors. Tremors is a movie that stars Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, Michael Gross, and the country singer herself, Reba McEntire. Yes, Reba McEntire is in this movie. So Ron Underwood, just to give you a little bit of a background of Ron Underwood, he was a director of movies that were mainly humor, so comedy movies. So he decided that he was going to try his hand at a horror movie, but he wanted to add humor to it. Now, this movie is funny. It's funny, yet it's scary at the same time. And I know I've said this about other movies before. I think as I get to think about it more and more, horror and humor can mix very well and give you a really good movie at the end, right? We saw that with Fright Night, and we saw that with Fright Night Part 2, and then now with Tremors. So Tremors is a movie that didn't do that well at the box office. So basically what happened is that when this movie came out, it came out on January 19th, 1990. And it's not that the critics didn't like the movie. It didn't appeal to the viewers. So the moviegoers who were going to watch the movie, who were going to the movies, were not interested in watching the movie. So itself did not gain popularity until after it was released from the movies and it went on to VHS. So when it went on to VHS, we had individuals, many people that went to the store, rented the movie. Now, for those people out there who don't know what VHS is back in the 80s and 90s and some of the 2000s as well, movies used to be rented on video cassettes and video cassette recorders, and we used to watch them and rent them and go to video stores, Blockbuster, and rent them and then watch them, and then we would rewind them and bring them back the next day or 2 days after that, or whenever we had to return them. But unfortunately, this is one of those movies that just didn't gain the recognition that it sorely deserved, and it just did after the fact. So the movie itself was shot in 1989. It was shot entirely on a man-made set in California. It took 50 days, and it was produced on a budget of $10 million, but it only grossed about 24 million, which is not a big return, right? It's a little bit more than half what it cost. But that was back in the 1990s. In today's standards, it would be 24 million for the budget and then 40 million for the return. So either way that you look at it, it just didn't do very well. However, it did spawn 6 sequels, which were unfortunately all B movies. They were, not very well done, but they just made them, and they went straight to VHS or they went straight to DVDs. Basically they never were released in the theaters. So and if you want to watch them now, you could probably watch them on a streaming platform if you want to. They're probably available there. And actually, it did spawn a TV series in 2003. But, the series only lasted for 1 season, and then after that it was done. But the movie itself is exciting. The script is very solid. It's very funny. It has great action and scare scenes inside there too. And then as you can see in back on my screen, on my green screen, you probably see the image of the movie itself, and you're wondering, what is that thing? Well, that's why you need to watch the movie to see what and figure out what that thing is. And that thing is all animatronics. All animatronics. There's no CGI. In one of my other reviews that I was talking about Thanksgiving, with CGI in 2023, they were having problems making fire look real. This is from 1990, and trust me, this looks real. It does. And they did a very good job on this movie. So this movie has a lot of heart. There's a little bit of a love story inside it too. It's kind of cute. And you can actually connect with the actors, and you actually connect with the characters as well. So the script is solid. The acting is great. The story is very well written, and the chemistry amongst the actors, you could feel it as you're watching the movie and as the movie unfolds. So it has everything. It has romance, it has comedy, it has horror, it has drama. It's just a really good movie to watch, and I can't praise it enough. So for anybody out there who has not watched Tremors, I definitely recommend for you to watch it. If you've already watched it, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of it. Tell me what you thought of it. And for those individuals who have not watched it, go watch it and then tell me what you think of it if you can. Like, subscribe, share this channel with other people as well. Let them know about me, Little Paul. Yes, my channel. It's out there. It's for you. And I hope you enjoy it. So thank you very much for coming and watching me and listening to what I have to say about one of the movies that I've loved for the longest time. Tremors is its name. And until the next time, enjoy the show.